The best gun in Apex Legends. The Mastiff P2020.
Come on, man.
Hey everyone, Thordan Smash here, and today we're going to be talking about some pretty exciting news and what it means for the future of Apex Legends, as it does seem that the Battle Royale portion of the game is getting some new game changes, including the P2020, kind of a weird combo, but we're also going to give out 45 bucks. All you gotta do is like, comment, subscribe, but without further ado, let's talk about how those changes are coming into the game. So yesterday we got some information from ImperialHal about some leaks coming for Season 16, and well, I'll just let him talk to you guys about it.
I'm responding with a P20 next season. You guys ready for that?
I am bridge.
Let's check that quadrant. Let's nix that last part.
So from what he is indicating to his teammates, it does seem that the P2020 is going to be landing on the floor loop. But what's very interesting about this is the fact that John Larson a while back ago said that they had no intention of ever adding that into the game, as he felt a coordinated team could wipe a solo on a contested drop. It's already a common strat in high level ranked, and the initial gun scramble buys some time for everyone to react, which is a fact. If they do end up adding this, the solo player base in this game are going to have a much tougher time, unless hopefully they introduce solos mode at some point in the future. It is important to note though that it is hard to hear how, so he could have actually have said respawning, which it does sound a little like, which would be if you got eliminated and then brought back by your team, which would be a much better way to bring this in my opinion. Now we do know that Respawn did confirm that they're always testing stuff in LTMs to bring into the mainline game, such as the Evo armor, and this wouldn't be any big surprise because we did see this in the past before with the battle armor, where they actually introduced the Evo armor. Jason McCord let us know that players would drop with a P2020 and all armor was removed from the loot pool at the time, but shield cells and batteries. I would take this ImperialHal news with a grain of salt, because not only has John Larson said that they don't want to add it in, but when they did the Evo shield testing, they didn't add in the P2020 either, but they did do the Evo shield, which is a little odd. We might actually hear about this a little bit more on the 15.1 update, which does come live on January 10th with the new collection event. Keep in mind, dates can always change, but that's when it's slated for. And we know of the hardcore LTM coming in, which is going to make it so that there's no HUD, white shield only, less ammo drops, fewer health items, no gold to anything but hop-ups, and ammo deals slightly more damage as well. If there was ever a time to test the P2020 drop, it might be for this type of game mode, as it seems to kind of functionally fit the same way there. If we don't hear anything on the 15.1 update, we do get the second split coming into the game on January 17th. Do keep in mind it's only going to last about 30 days. The first split was 76, so that most of you could play the Broken Moon map, which I don't think was a great call. Luckily, most people will only be reset by one rank, and the next split will be played on Olympus. It will be back in the rotation and ranked. You can play it right now on pubs, but that's pretty much it. But the most interesting part whenever we get a new rank split and one so close to the next season is we should finally be getting official word from Respawn about stuff like the P2020, all the new legend classes which were leaked. This also comes from internal sources, but ImperialHal also stated he was very excited for Season 16. And there's new stuff such as Assault, Control, Recon, Skirmisher, and Support, all coming in with new class perks, somewhat similar to the mobile game, but at the same time, not really exactly the same either. So overall, Season 16, if they add in the P2020 with the new legend classes and arenas possibly even being removed, that still hasn't been confirmed for the start of Season 16, but it looks like it's almost going to be a completely new game. Something that is pretty interesting that they talked about coming though is a new progress bar when teammate is healing. It would improve the solo queue experience, and a Respawn dev actually responded saying this is a great idea, so I wouldn't be surprised if this gets implemented very soon, but I wish they would actually just put in a dedicated solos mode, because once again, spawning in with a P2020 by yourself with 3 guys chasing you is going to be an absolute nightmare for those players. Speaking of nightmares, there is one slight issue with ALGS, which is going to be in London in the beginning of February. According to some players, they have not been paid for their flight and travel expenses to North Carolina, which EA guarantees for the LAN events. Some of them are even going to the London one and still haven't been paid for North Carolina, which sets a very bad precedent for the future, and EA really needs to hop on that. I know a lot of devs at times watch my videos, so if you're watching right now, pay the players. If you're gonna host an event and say it's all covered, you should really go through your accounting book and make sure that everyone's covered and all set. Let me know down below, what do you guys think of some of these changes if they end up coming in Season 16, and do you think it'll have a big impact on the game? And if you're looking for a way to stave off those hot drops with a P2020, I recommend Glitch Energy, which you can get using code ThordanSmash for 20% off. It's a great deal. They have Vixen Lemonade and Tropic Thunder, both amazing flavors, and it'll help you keep your edge on those hot drops. And until next time, Legends, keep slaying on the Outlands, and I'll see you out there.